So, let's wait for YouTube. So, to be sure that everything working fine. Yeah, looks like it works fine. So, hello everyone, Avaira is here. Let's continue Minds Beneath Us. And today we probably will finish it. No guarantee though. Nah, I will try at least, because I suspect we are very close. There will be a lot of dialogues. I suspect that this will be the last day. Maybe not. Maybe some also epilogue after it. Ren wants me to hang out a bit more with Lawrence and 23. I guess they're at the same old restaurant. I can only guess. Can I get there? Actually, I can. Nobody's here. It's Playcard. Another one. Yeah, nothing special. I can see or do. So, back to the streets. More quiet nowadays. They're not here. Ah, yes. No one has the same thing for dinner 3 days straight. What other eaters do we have around here? Yeah, it's different time, I guess. That's why it's less people and so different. I'll have noodles eatery outside of bubbles. Nothing interactable. Oh well. And this one is also closed. The one logically should be closed. This was what probably. Oh, next one. Yeah, next one. Oh, so they're actually here. This might lead to a very weird thing. Hey there. Hey Jason. Yours doesn't look very happy. I don't know why, but 23 insists on this noodle house. Interesting. Been here before? Is it any good? Well, nah, I guess not much harm to say this. Fran and I come here all the time. The owner must know you. I guess. Hey, 23. What? How exactly does Nina want to do this negotiation? Just meet up with them in person? Isn't it dangerous? Can we ask all to... Do we have to talk about this now? Okay. If hypothetically, that is... If Nin does have a negotiation with Vision, she is do it through a middleman. And who wants to be the middleman in a deal like this? The only kind. Those who want to teach Vision a lesson. Most likely, she will ask the Moonflowers to step in. You know about the Moonflowers, no? Yeah, my old gang used to trade with them all the time. I've heard about them. Good. Most of them are participants of the Moonflower movement. They are forming guerrilla forces against the government and big corps. Sometimes sabotage operations too. Well, kinda like a rebellion army? Army? Just a bunch of civilians fooling around and feeling good about it. Also, they never thought about overturning the government. Because they know they can't. How right. Anyway, it's far more than overturning a government or two. Oh, I wonder it will. They would do anything to just give Vision a step. Is it possible that they somehow decide to publish everything we know against Nin's will? Is that what you're counting on? No, Yin won't give them everything. They just need a portion to make Vision believe we have more. Yin's name won't appear throughout the process. From Vision's perspective, they ain't dealing with a bunch of black men terrorists. But we don't have any proof yet. We are not even sure if this human experiment is real. Tomorrow we will know. Set the table for 2. Okay, a while. How many tagalongs do you take with you? Hold on, you're... Vision's face says he just saw the most ridiculous thing in the wide world. What? You know Jason? Yeah, he is one of our patrons. Ah, what is the thing? Same old place. Genuine sunrise stuff? Don't trust even the fix-it man? Wouldn't even dream of it. Just wanna see if you're keeping to the usual standard. Same old deal, same old thing. Don't you worry about it. Tell the theater to use it with care. These things are not supposed to be disposable. At this rate, I can keep you supplied. Don't mind the stream of money though. Do you think she'd listen? Yeah, you'll have an easier time convincing the missile. Enough business talk. Now eat your noodles. A couple more questions, then I'm done. Where have you been? Couldn't find you for a while. Business trip. Need to restock. So what? Just a friendly reminder, be careful dealing with the big potatoes. They bite. Sunrise? I wouldn't call them big potatoes. You know I mean someone else. Keep your business small and steady. Don't touch anything too far above your class. You know the risk. This is for your own good, old man. Don't say I didn't warn you. You're the customer, and the customer is always right. Oh, I mean it. Seriously. Tell you so that first. I know you're screwing with something big, or else you wouldn't need me. We're being very cautious. Eat your noodles. The same grumpy old man. He'll be alright. Who is here? Weapon smuggler. Work with us all the time. I need to order something for tomorrow. He knows people on Sunrise. He likes Sunrise stuff. Sturdy and packs a serious bunch. Why are you buying from smugglers? Owl doesn't know about this mission, is why. We are playing out of our own pocket. My hard-earned money. You're no stranger to these details, Lawrence. Nah. So you do it a couple of times. I've never personally been in one of these deals though. I only deal with patrons, which you are not. Surely every patron starts somewhere. Ian just doesn't trust me, or she wouldn't listen back there either. Hey, how much longer do you need to brood over this, boy? I'm sick of it. Once again, she does trust you. I didn't see the way she jabbed me with her stare. I brought up the bug in Mrs. Chang's wound. Then she's immediately looking my way. Did she? How did you imagine it? I didn't notice anything like that. Because she wasn't looking at you. You're paranoid. Should have been me inside the construction site, but she chose Jason. Could have held the fort, but she insisted on waiting for you. Been trying too hard to help in this way or that. She keeps saying no. You do too. All this talk about trusting me, why don't you show it? Why do you keep me outside this operation? Does she think I'm a snitch or what? Hey, your imagination's run too wild. And now she is gonna let Vision go? I don't understand, what's wrong with her? Do we just let them go like that? When do we know all about their dirty deals? Say something, 23. Show some patience. You don't understand her judgment because you're not ready. Not ready for what? Not ready to join all? What does that have to do with what I just said? I didn't mean... Didn't you say I'm not ready? So you really mean I'm not capable? It's not about capability. And what is it about? What? Don't you have nothing to say? Huh? 23? Shut the hell up. It's your mentality. Hear me now. Your mentality. I don't get it. You're an emotional, impulsive, immature brat. Don't think things through. Instead, you act on what feels like a good idea at the time. Most of the time, you focus on what you want things to be, not what they may end up being. No direction, no values, just impulses, rushing this way and that. We are dealing with a delicate situation. One step wrong, and the result could be nuclear fallout. This hate of yours against the flop farming industry will ruin it all. We have been stressing over and over again that no personal emotions in operations. There are red lines to avoid, trade-offs to make. Good intention doesn't justify collateral damage. You refuse to listen, okay, suit yourself. We don't have time to wait for you to grow up. More importantly, we can't afford to let you screw up this separation. Screw up? I won't. You won't. Do you think I'm blind or what? Do I know about your little stick at the flop car? How could you? Not his fault. Asking him to keep it secret only makes your issue worse. He needs a team that follows instructions without asking. She needs soldiers, not a bunch of amateurs. Not a cry baby who keeps talking about justice but really wants revenge. So you're right. Dean doesn't trust you. I don't trust you. Shut the hell up and learn to listen, will ya? Lawrence. You happy now? Yeah, it was unnecessary, 23. He asked for this. Shall I quit the separation? Yeah. Lawrence. Listen. You're a smart boy, a quick learner. More importantly, you have a heart of gold. I know this sounds cheesy, but you have no idea what a gem you are. It's easy to be nice when life is easier. But if you could stay nice when life beats them to a pulp? This is a quality that Neen is constantly looking for. The necessary quality for her successor. She wants to build a legacy. I have no doubt you're the one. Your problem is that you are too easily influenced. That temper may lead you astray. For this reason, we pay close attention to the state of your mind. Neen wants to treat you as her equal. She has much to teach, but she doesn't want to be a mentor, your superior. You need to figure things out yourself. Theories and values are cheap enough to talk about. You have no idea how much they wait until you actually need them. I can give you lectures, but you won't understand the point. You may even fight me over it. Neen wouldn't tell you what I did. She doesn't believe in lectures. You must discover it on your own. The process itself counts. Sorry, I just couldn't help myself. Done. Lawrence, you need more time to train your spirit and mind. Neen and I, we are proud of you. Keep that in mind. Yeah. As to Neen's plan of negotiation with Vision, I hate to let them go as much as you do. But think about it. Don't we need to consider the safety of their test subjects? If I were the boss, I'd be paralyzed. You can choose between the two. Let's just say, I'm so grateful that I'm not the one making decisions. Whatever Neen chooses, she has to live with the consequences. She cares about consequences way more than the average person. The stress is excruciating. Still, she pushes on, making more decisions, taking more consequences. She's been doing it for a long, long time. Yeah. Damn, you guys are boring. Show some spirit. Tomorrow is a big day. Later, beer. It's a family-friendly noodle house. Do you have beer or not? You have money. I am a filthy rich. Drown me with beer. Public servant these days. I need to go out for a while. Wait for the robot waiter to bring you beer. He's gonna watch you join. You people here don't need to worry about this. Right. I think I'll pass on the beer. I have a hangover tomorrow. I'll pass too. Huh? Did I order for you? The beer is all mine. You can't hold the beer. I know. Nah, enough nagging. Let's talk about something fun. Like what? I don't know, Jason, you start. How did I get to know you, Jack? Old man Jack? Heh, long story. Let's start from the beginning. I said it's a known story, mind you. You asked for it. Yeah, but if in this game someone saying known story, it's probably really known. Let me sip on the coffee. He's an outsider, originally from Huyen. Wait, these days it's called District 13. Back in his hometown, he was some kind of a high roller, owned a mining company. Whoa. All was good until one day Grow wants to take over his business. Then, you know, Grow was on an expansion spree in Huyen, buying every single competitor out. For those who did not want to sell, they had plenty of ways to pursue them. The old man Zhang sold his mine to Grow on the cheap before anything could happen to his family. There's a big gap between business owner in Huyen and weapon smuggler in Walpei. I'm coming to that part, shut up. Okay. Now Zhang isn't a man to just quietly go away. He moved his family out, pulled some strings, and got a shitload of dynamites. No shit. When Grow came to check their new purchase, the mine was wiped off the map. That's what you'd call going out with a bang. It's nothing. Here comes the fun part. Grow was pissed. They tore the local mine community apart to find the culprit. By Zhang make an example, local miners and business owners united to duke it out with Grow. The riot went on for 4 months. Gunfights pretty much every day, dead bodies everywhere. It's like a civil war. Hold on, how come I have never heard about that? Me either. All I can remember about Grow and Huyen are positive stories. I just recalled some story about a protest or something. But the civil war? Seriously? I always trust the government's censorship capability. How did it end? The locals were no match for Grow in terms of firepower. No worries, our old man Jen came to help. We pulled a couple of strings at Huyen Airport. This game that's damn a long story. But about corporations, about making very hard decisions for human lives. It's a very interesting story, but it's very long and twisted one, so you can say in a few words. But basically, the main thing, you playing for a person that controls the other person, and that person aware of it. And a genetically modified soldier or something that didn't know about that. So in any case, it's very complicated. Alright. How many strings does this guy have? Anyway, he got a portion of Sunrise expert weapons before they could be shipped out. You're shitting me. With these supplies, the war escalated. The local government couldn't do a thing. After a while, the central government decided enough is enough. They asked Sunrise to step in. No surprise, you know which side won. How many died? 9. Just 9? Just 9. You know what I mean. With Grow and Sunrise together, it should have been a massacre. Sunrise just sent 2 all agents. They picked out all riot leaders within a day. Their families, friends, associates, all disposed of. Then the riot was over. You know the rest. Grow controlled Huyen's mine business. As to Zhang, He started the war, then fled to one bay under a new identity. Here he built a little smuggling empire, using the profit to support victims of the high-end civil war. That includes both riot participants and those involuntarily involved, sneaking them out of here, giving cash support, so on and so forth. He's a good man. I wouldn't call him that. Yes, the game is really cool, I can totally recommend. It's like story and dialogues 10 from 10. Also quite interesting world building and very tough moral decisions. So, how did you get to know him? I was assigned to handle the aftermath of the riot. In the process I found junk in his current business. Instead of turning him in, I offered a partnership. Why didn't you turn him in? Yes. Want him to keep helping people? Think I'm dead, kinda? Answer me. Sorry, I don't feel like then. I just say your guess is the correct answer. Yeah, that was one long story. Now you know Zhang's background. Don't tell anyone, mind you. Of course I won't. Now let's try something else. What kind of person is Chameleon? Scum. No background, no history, even all can't find anything in him. He takes money from big corps and do their dirty work, like this time. Can't all take him out? Sure I can, but his little business doesn't justify the cost. Most importantly, since we are the law enforcement, there are things we cannot publicly do. Hence, there is a real need for their services in the market. Speaking of Chameleon, his quirky case, even in the world of mercenaries, very unpredictable. Hiring him means there is always a chance of backfiring. He is still in business because his men are the best. I'm surprised that Vision hired him. Why? Vision needs someone to get things done, like the transaction today. They should have hired someone more reliable. So I guess today was only a side job. Chameleon was really hired for the security of the facility. What facility? What else? The one we're about to break into tomorrow. Ah, yeah. Again, Chameleon Group isn't known for security business. This is Fisher. What they known for then? Demolition, massacre, stuff like that. Loud, messy jobs. Also, it doesn't make sense that Chameleon took the contract. He and his men enjoy action. They're psychopaths. Things like armored escorts and security guards are considered boring. How do you know them that well? Personal experience. He has been wreaking havoc everywhere for a long while. There is a clear pattern. There must be something we don't know going on, but we don't have time to find out what. Whatever it is, treat Chameleon as a major threat. He is wanted by all because he kills all agents for the thrill of it. He has taken out how many? 4? Yeah, 4 of us. What? Is he that dangerous? Yin engaged him quite a few times. She had the upper hand, but couldn't apprehend or kill him. Chameleon, on the other hand, wants to kill Nin at all costs. Today is just another example. Why does he hate Sita so much? For him, Nin is a major pain in the ass. Let's talk about something else, Jason. How's it going between you and Sita? What do you think? It's been only a day or two since we last checked. I've been busy working on the case this whole time. But by now it should have been over. Well, look what we have. Isn't that like the norm of your life? Ha, the norm it is. One case after another, never any private time. The thing is, given the scope and scale of this mess, I don't think it's ever going to be over. It will be one hell of an aftermath. Oh hey, why are we talking about work again? Bad by Jason. Ask about your relationship, then related to work. Alright, my bad. Let's try again. About job, but still, how did it go with those kids? Come on, no work talk. Sorry. If I get 1 penny for every story you said, I'd have how many pennies again? Anyway, just know that they're safe, okay? I have a friend in the shithole, and he gets stuff done, alright? Erin is an awesome hacker helping people out all the time. She's awesome, but I'm out somewhere. She's gonna return those brands to their own homes. Leave it to her. They shouldn't come after them again. Her people will keep watching for a while. For the next week or two, we'll know if anything happens. Again, Vision just need kids, not the specific kids. It's a lot easier to buy a new badge. But I guess Vision will lay low for a while. They want to avoid attention, keep pushing their luck and the police will notice. Too much trouble for its worth. I see. The gang they hired won't make a move, because they are not paid yet. Let's summarize the situation. Now, talk about something else. I'm running out of subjects. Okay. 23. Aren't you drinking too much? Don't forget, tomorrow... Exactly, drinking is part of my preparation ritual. No such thing. Oh. Hey, listen. Suppose you love this person. You'd want them happy, right? Is it even a question? Of course, I'd want friend happier. What if this person keeps doing stuff that makes themselves unhappy? What will you do? Huh? Why would they do that? They just do. Maybe psychological disorder or something. You get the idea. I'll probably help them get over this disorder, maybe? Go to do something. Can't just leave them be. What about you, Jason? Find something I can do for them. Right? Normal people think like that. Is this somehow related to Nin? Yeah. She's kinda self-abusive, won't you say so? What do you mean by self-abusive? She keeps stepping into businesses that have totally nothing to do with her. I don't think so. No. Yin had this sense of responsibility. Everybody has it. But hers is pathologically strong. She just has to do something for the world, to save, to correct. Now with great power comes great responsibility. Ha, yes. She quotes it all the time. It sounds good, but doesn't make sense. Also, because it's an unreasonable order. Power and responsibility are separate things. Whoever came up with this line is telling people with power to take up more responsibility. It's not a proposal, it gives no reason, just a blunt order. I mean, who the hell takes up additional responsibility for no reason? Just because a random dude said so? Indeed, just that, knowing that she doesn't have to. But is it a bad thing? I mean, at least I look up to Nin because she did that. Pretty peaceful game. This game about preventing deaths of hundreds of thousands of people, about saving millions from losing the last possible job, and about saving kids from inhuman experiments by corporations. And also, like just yesterday, the slaughter with many mercenaries ended up dead. So, well, yeah, outside that, it's a very peaceful game with tons of dialogues. You can discuss what type of pizza you'll eat at evening. At the same time, yeah, you can also do very tough moral choices. This game is incredible, actually, in terms of story. I can totally recommend. I'm just I'm worried about her. This sense of responsibility makes her stubborn. Well, even person that we're talking right now about is basically a local version of a Batman. Like, inhumanly strong person that also cares about justice and works in quite secret ops. And doing some justice cases when she have time. So, yeah. She does things with terrible risk because of it. All the secret investigations without All's approval. The risk and scale escalates every time. This time against Vision we're screwing with something way too big for us, and we don't even know if there is a legit case. I've been against this operation from the beginning, but she just won't listen. Involving civilians, invading a flop farm without a warrant, breaking into the flop car. We are not even sure if there is anything to investigate, and she's broken more laws than I can count. All this time I'm just standing by her side, being her minion. It's the only way. She uses the same excuse every single time. Well, there are other ways. She just chooses to not see them. She does what has to be done. Huh? Nothing. She taught you well. Now we have a pair of consequentialists. What? The kind of people who believe the consequences justifies the means. If the result is good, the process doesn't matter. Isn't that how you see things? Probably. I am not like you. She seems to be tired of this conversation already. Me and Ian, we're not the same time. You know what, 23? Maybe we're both piling too much expectation on Ian. What do you mean? I know I idolize her, and I am not ashamed of it. The Ian I see is not real. It's what wants her to be. Now it's somewhat dejected. I am not like you. Idolizing is not my thing. Right? You are not idolizing her. But we are doing essentially the same thing. You want Nien to grow into what you want her to be, but she refused to. She's just the person that she is. You are projecting unrealistic expectation onto her. In the process, you forget that she is her own woman. Instead of trying to understand her, you choose to enforce demands on her. Come to think about it, isn't that kind of selfish? Dude, are you really Lawrence Chan? Not possessed or high or something? Can't believe you just said that loads of therapists crap. Lawrence can't look her in the eye. You know what? You're right. I wanted Nin to grow into the woman I want since day one. I never accepted her as she is. That her decisions seem ridiculous to me. Or her stubborn, unreasonable. Truth is, I'm just too selfish to even try to understand her. It happens to everyone. Love lines. Yeah, I guess I'm normal. I still love her. Okay, I'm done. So soon? Gotta prepare for tomorrow and dress Nian's wounds. Just dress the wounds. No hanky-panky. I'm a woman with clothes. That's really, really tired. Good night, you two. Night. Good night. That was a long talk. Jason. System's lost. I'm thinking about what 23 said about Nian. Never mind. Forget about it. Hey, do you smoke? Nope. Huh? Never mind. I should get some rest. You too. Tomorrow will be one heck of a long day. You going back? Yeah. Good night, Jason. Please let me know if you need me for anything. Good. He needs some talk, but surprisingly I didn't have an option for that. Oh, can go and smoke, I guess. I probably should do it anyway. Yes, we would start talking, but okay. Fran was right. These people are less reliable than I expected. I've got to talk to the guy who's possessing me. Wait. What the hell was I thinking? What possessing? Damn it, my head. Yeah, they start uniting. The fuck? That's my line. I think I just dragged you inside. Exactly like Sita said. This is sooner than I expected. Yeah. How's my body doing? Can't you feel it? It's your body. Very vaguely. You were beaten to a pulp today. Did they break something? I don't feel a thing, man. It's your body. Is it so? I thought you'd take over the sensations. If it is right, my body should be extraordinarily sturdy. Probably I don't need to worry about it. Hold on, what's happening to the body when we are both here? You mean now? Let's sit in the noodle restaurant, probably zoning out. Wait. It's waking up. We'll talk later. That's not good sign. On the other hand, if he learns this technique, he actually... Oh, wake up. He will be actually insanely strong, looks like C2 basically. You're still alive? An episode of a migraine. It's nothing. Can't hold your beer? You people didn't order a lot of beer. You, whatever you are, can get drunk? Ah, the body is still human, let's see. You. I what? Never mind. Time to close shop. Not expecting to see you again so soon. You hanging out with 23. Small world, huh? Oi, you. What the hell do you want to do? What do you mean? You know what I mean. This is not your body. What do you want to do with it? I'm trying to help this body's rightful owner. Help? How do you know you're helping? Maybe he doesn't want you to mess with big carbs. I can communicate with him. You can? Creepy. You and your kind. Does it know about it? Guess. Most likely they don't. Or else they won't work with things they don't understand. Listen, I don't know what your purpose is, nor do I care. But this body has an owner and he has a life. Please, don't ruin it. I won't do that to him. Guess I have to trust you. You know what? I've seen plenty of folks like you. You're doing all dirty work because you don't have a choice. They need you for snitch your muscles, yeah? Sort of. And let me guess, it involves some huge ass corporation. I can tell you. Yeah, you don't have reason to trust me and I'm alright with that. However, have you thought about what happens afterwards? Do you mean there is something bad waiting for me? Pretty much. They will move on to other cases. You're forgotten. Whatever aftermath this operation has, you will be the one footing the bill. What if there is no aftermath? Ha! I've lived long enough and never seen one job wrapping up Aftermath 3. Think about it yourself. What if all doesn't want to leave you alone? Or whatever force you're fucking with fuckbag? What are you getting at? Say it already. I'm saying that Jason Dye needs an exit plan. Corporations rule this world. Once they see you, you can't make them unsee you. In short, it won't end well. I have enough real-life cases to support my point. 23 did help you, no? She told you about me. Yes, she did help. Not without getting some benefit out of it. What benefit can you offer them? She also helped you because it's the right thing to do. A man could dream. Having worked with her for ages, I am telling you she is not that type. Ever heard of the Moonflowers? They can be you and Jason Day's way out. We offer protection to all civilians who the government or corporations find inconvenient. Like you. And they will take me in? Of course. Trust me, you will need them. I take it out, huh? There's one condition though. If you are to join the Moonflowers, Jason Day must leave his past life behind. Not you. You don't really have a life. They will give him a new identity to start over in a place where nobody knows him. This help extends to him alone. He can't bring anybody along. Why? Because it's safer for him and them alike. If someday in the future you need them, come find me in this restaurant. 4 AM, any Wednesday. I'll take you over. I see. There, I said it. Why are you helping me? I'm helping Dai, not you. I've been possessed myself. We're birds of a feather. I'm not what you'd call a good man. Could use some good deeds to balance my karma. Don't want to go to hell when I croak. Thank you. Just remember, you have choices. Now, scram. Well, a plan B, huh? Maybe this way I will be able to save a friend from consequences they will drop on my head. Well, let's go. Tomorrow awaits the final mission. At least I suppose that this is the final mission. Enough events for today. Well, time to tuck myself in. Anna's already sleeping. Anna's asleep. Gee, sorry, I was waiting for you, then fell asleep. Don't get up. Okay. It will be over soon. Trust me, G. All will be well. Friend. Should go to bed too. Let me take a shower. Jason. Lawrence? Could you do me a favor? I was content 3, but she didn't pick up. Could you check on her name? Since something's not right. Hopefully it's just me. That's it. Thank you. You can go. Crap. No make models. Performance posted in the description. Don't some parts appear to be the work of Hannah's AI? That thing is illegal. Yeah, I understand. The beacon. Oh. Oh, this. Me? Can I help you? Nothing, just checking on you guys. You've got nothing better to do. I I'm in the middle of something now. Whatever you want, can we leave it for tomorrow? Good night. Good night. Is it just me? Is her voice kinda quivering? Okay, so she actually made some progress. I get it. Lawrence. If I get to action and I am interfering. Oh well, hopefully I will not pass out in the shower. And I did! Or maybe not, maybe we just skip part till the bathroom. Hey. So what do you think? Oh, about what? It's been one hell of a long day. Which part? Say though. You mean the vodka man and helper said? Correct. Is she hiding something from us? I know you pursued the subject, and she didn't give an answer. I think maybe I shouldn't have asked? No, you did well. I'd do the same if I were in the cockpit. Free agent of Grandma. That's top secret, provided she's not lying to us. In that case, she does have a good reason to keep us in the dark. You believe her? I do. Let's approach it from another angle. Suppose in the worst case scenario the city is in fact working for one of Vision's competitors. She still has no reason to hurt us. The worst she could do is to leave us behind when things start to get hectic. Based on what I have seen, she won't even do that. She's keeping secrets, right, but she is still essentially an altruist. Like at the construction site, she didn't bolt like Helper did. Instead, she confronted Chameleon and his men all by herself or a bunch of random kids. I have trouble imagining her working for a corporation for profit. What do you think? I don't think she's lying about her motive. Yeah, we have an agreement on that. Well, reality is what it is. Trust it or not, she is our only chance of survival. We have to go with the flow, I guess. Never having a say in my own life. The way Halsita fought Camille was quite an eye-opener. It's like a superhero movie. If she is not bullshitting, I will be able to pull that off too, with some training. Then I won't need protection from anybody. I can totally take care of myself and friend. Although, one-on-one combat is one thing. I need protection against the establishment. Oh. She said we would join all sooner than expected. She made it sound like a bad thing, but I think it's exactly the opposite. She loathes us all because she is a helpless idealist. She can't cope with all those dirty deals all makes with corporations on the counter. I, on the other hand, don't give a flying fuck. If all wants to maintain the status quo, fine by me. So here's my plan. Once the time comes, I'll take Cito's referral, join all, and cut ties with her right after. Why cut ties? You don't have to be a genius to tell she is not popular within all. The kind that just can't stop being a troublemaker. I don't want to be seen as part of her gang. That would be counterproductive, right? But she helped you. I know. I'm just cutting ties, not turning against her. Let's call it keeping a respectful distance. Now we know my plan. What do you think? Well, his main priority to save Fran and just live peacefully as much as he can. Hard to blame him, he just wanted to be peaceful, in peace, and he never did his own decisions even. There's always someone controlled him. Should encourage him on this. But he asked and question will work together, so it's a good idea. Is it? Good. Maybe it's too soon to think about the exit plans. Tomorrow may bring us new opportunities, who knows? About your talk with Lawrence. Yeah. Time's up. Yeah. From here on, the risk is seriously ramping up. I'm counting on you. I trust you. Well, at least he trusts me, but I'm quite disappointed I cannot speak with him, cannot talk to him about this door and stuff, because he could get the true strength from this. Hello, Beatles. So, are you ready? I am. Let's go. Oh, is there something you want to say? Why ask? Because I fell asleep before you came back last night. Did I miss anything? Nothing. Let's go. Sure. This game, that's long to explain. Very long, but very good story. It's very long, twisted story with tons of dialogues. And this is almost the end of it. Final mission, basically. Everyone is here. Good. Yeah? Not everyone. Where's 23? About that. She's occupied today. I'll call her back. Emergency mission. That's strange. But what about our mission today? She had left us all the hardware and software we need. The mission goes on as planned. Let's look at me inquiring. Can she make it back in time? Yes. Just slightly hesitating. Francis, I need you to take over 23's position. If everything goes as planned, you won't need to do anything. Still, there should be someone managing comms, just in case. Leave it to me. Any objection, Lawrence? No, I'm all good, I think. Now let's move on to today's mission. First, the objective. We must infiltrate the facility in the shortest time possible and find as much information as we can. For that I will rely on you, Lawrence and Jason. Data acquisition takes time. During the process, we may be detected or intercepted. There is a breakdown of responsibilities. Lawrence and Jason, you two are in charge of data acquisition. Cover each other's back while you're dead. I will keep watch and handle any threat. If you attract too much attention, I'll be the decoy. Was 23's decryption device like before? Yes. Now the infiltration plan. Starting from the breakthrough point and road. Here is a floor plan of the facility recovered by 23. The facility itself is situated beneath Silencio. My. So it's going even deeper. And not somewhere but under Silencio. Interesting. The floor plan doesn't say much about what each zone is for, but the structure and security measures are clear enough. As to our target, it should be the server room by common sense. However, as we can see, it's located very deep down and heavily guarded. That makes it an impractical target. Instead, we go for the next big thing. This thing. The main lab, which is not closer to the surface. Be aware that our purpose is to find out what this facility is for. In that sense, we don't have to get all the data. I believe the main lab should have everything we need. Now, pay close attention. I will go over the exact plan step by step. As you can see, the main lab is very close to the main entrance of the facility, which is good news. My plan is to access it through the main entrance itself. By access you mean? Take down anyone in our way and break in. I will take care of that. If we do it quick enough, it's still considered infiltration. I will take down all guards and disable security cameras before they can sound the alarm. Next, you disable the alarm system, Lawrence, in case we miss anything. Roger that. Meanwhile, Jason, you will find a way to enter the lab. Can they just kick the door down? Afraid not. Based on this floor plan, the lab's entrance is guarded by 2 gates. It doesn't say what kind of gates they are. Based on experience though, the inner gates should be something of lightweight. People go in and out of the lab all the time, after all. Probably just glass panels, easy enough to deal with. But the outer gate should be much sturdier. Kicking it down is unlikely. However, there must be a lock of sorts on the outside. Maybe security pass or iris scanner. Finding the key to this lock is your job, Jason. Look for anything that resembles a security pass or pick up a researcher that I haven't happened to knock out for biometric verification. Any questions? So far so good. Where am I supposed to find security passes? Check the bodies on the ground. There will be plenty when I get inside. See if they're carrying any. Iris scanner? A device that knows who you are by scanning your eyeballs. If it's that kind of lock, hold one of the knock-it-out guards up to it and pry their eyes open. What if there is no visible lock? That could happen, yes. Just in case, I have a plan B. I'll bring along some C4 bricks. That should take care of most kinds of reinforced gates. However, using C4 is essentially announcing our arrival to everyone in the facility. Let's keep it as a last resort. Correct. If nothing goes wrong, the whole process should take about 10 minutes. What about the lab stuff? It can't be empty, right? We could use a researcher too for quick answers. I see. Once inside the lab, you and Jason plug the decryption device in for data acquisition. That's basically the plan. Any questions? What kind of answers do we want from the lab staff? Since it's a research facility, the lab staff must know what's going on inside. While you acquire data from their computers, I will take a more direct approach. Interrogate their people. That way we may have a grasp of the big picture before delving into the data pile. The plan sounds a bit ruthless. I agree with you, man. Basically, kick the door down, knock out everything that moves, grab the data and get the hell out. That's one way of putting it. Being ruthless is the intended effect. Don't forget we must negotiate with Vision afterwards. For negotiation we must show them that we are capable of. We must be direct and loud. And leave a big pile of mess behind, so that Vision knows we are not bluffing. Otherwise, if we just approach them saying we have their secret data, they wouldn't believe it so easily. Meanwhile, we're essentially making a statement that they can't keep any secret from us. We take it by force if necessary. Also, speed is key in today's mission. Since staying undetected is impossible, we should make it a quick job. Hit and run before they know what's happening. That makes sense. I'm all clear. Good. In that case, how do we pull out? Escape route? The same way that we went in. Speaking of, she hasn't mentioned how we're supposed to go to the facility. Nora, Jason, you two take the Vision shuttle to the facility. Isn't that like suicidal? Security system of Vision shuttle is weak. We can hijack one shuttle and modify its destination without triggering any alarm. 23 has identified the facility and Vision shuttle station list. It's called Sleeping God. Sleeping God? Yes, the same name we saw in the flop card data. How will you enter the facility, Nin? I found a few infiltration paths, which unfortunately require very high mobility to utilize. I will get in through one of these paths and neutralize security personnel for you. As to the escape route, 23 has it sorted out. The hijacked shuttle will be there waiting for us. Jason Lawrence, you two get out by shuttle as soon as we have the data. I will cover your back and make my own way out when it's time. That is the plan. In, out, not wasting a second. Yes, ma'am. The sleeping god, whatever it is, means a lot to Vision. Today is the day. We will end it once and for all. I've been waiting to hear that the whole time. We will end it once and for all. Lawrence, Jason, here is the decryption device. And Lawrence, I needed to pick up some supplies for me. Supplies? From Ivan Zhang, 23 is supposed to pick up today. I will send over 2 sets of coordinates, one for pickup, one for delivery. You can leave that to me. Delivery? Lawrence must move it to a specific destination after picking up. It's a plasma cutter. I needed to break into the facility, but to deploy it close to the point of entry in advance. I'll leave the rest to you. What now? Is there any assignment for me and Jason? I'll walk you through 23's remote support system later. Sure, no problem. As to Jason, there's something we must talk about, regarding what's going to happen after today. I made this clear yesterday, you must join all a lot sooner than expected if you decide to do so. You are now beyond the point of no return, Jason. The same applies to you too, Francis. Your fate was sealed when Mr. Zio sent you the hard drive, and I believe I am partly responsible. What will you do about that? The only thing I can do is to initiate you into all. Whatever happens next, Jason, you will be dragged into our world. There is no going back. Kieran said something like that too. Well, that's fine. That's not the worst variant. In this world, you can't trust anyone. This is the first lesson my mentor taught me. Stay alert, question everything, distrust everyone. Ever since that, I have never really trusted anyone. Had no ally, no friend. Frankly, I hate myself for heeding this teaching. But reality shows me that he is right, over and over again. I always wanted to turn the situation around, no matter what's the cost. This gun is from my old mentor. Taurus M85, fires old style ammunition. You could call it antique these days. It used to be his sidearm. I didn't know about its existence until one mission when we were trapped in a basement. Outnumbered, heavy blood loss, out of ammo, with only one door between us and them. He took out this gun. That was the first time I ever saw it. It was his secret weapon, his last resort. Then he handed over to me, told me to cover him. At this moment, I trust you with my life, he said. Absolute trust, that's what this gun means to me. That's why I will pass it on to you, sometime down the road. We just met not very long ago. We hardly know each other. What matters is that I trust you, and hope you will trust me in return. I'd like you to take over this gun when the time comes. It doesn't mean any commitment. You're free to doubt me going forward. It's just that for that particular moment, we trust each other with our lives. Look at me expectantly. I hear you. I'm bringing this up because that moment is very, very close, so I believe. As to whether or not to take the gun, it's entirely up to you. Trust each other with our lives. Did you think Lawrence deserves this gun more than I do? I have another one for Lawrence, my own sidearm. The last thing I want is to restrict Lawrence with my own mentor's teaching. I'm not him. I want to do it better. To go out and trust people and not expecting any trust in return. Lawrence is my apprentice. I want him to take after me. Although he may not want to. I really don't know. Am I seeing things or what? I see to blushing a little. Friends looking this way. Last of all, do you still have that stun grenade, Jason? I do. I forgot to take it back. Yeah, I do. Good. You keep it. It's extremely powerful, capable of disabling all issued devices. You mean I'll need to use it on all agents? I mean, you may need to use it on all agents. It's a final failsafe, capable of getting you out of basically any situation. Keep it safe. Okay, time for you to go. Lawrence has delivered the supplies. Meet him at the subway station. Francis will let you know when the right shuttle arrives. Get going, unless you have questions. Jay, I guess this is how the world works. Run? It just keeps moving, always forward, for good or bad. Life is kind of the same. Nothing lasts, there is no such thing as sweet, quiet life. No, there is such thing, and we'll find it. I just want you to know that you don't have to stand up against everything. You don't need to. It's not the end of the world if we can't get our old life back. Harrison moves on. The world, you, me, we all do. Changes are not necessarily bad. Promise me, don't try too hard to dwell on the past. Will you? I promise. Whatever happens today, Jay, just do what you think is right. Believe what your heart tells you to. You can do this. Hell yeah. She's smiling. See you later then. Better not to say this. See you later. But interestingly, it would be kind of interesting to see how they would talk if I would be clear with her that I'm taking control of Jason Day. It would be very different. But in any case, yeah. So many variants would be kind of interesting to replay the game together. But at the same time, it's quite a long one. With tons of dialogues, many of them probably will repeat. Maybe some in the future could be funny. Okay, time for the final mission. Everything's calm here. As usual. No one even talking or anything. Always were many talkative NPCs, and this time nobody. The questions, will things go according to plan? Usually they are not. Hey Jason. Hey. How do you feel? Nervous? A little bit. Me too. Hello, Lawrence and Jason. Do you copy? Copy. I'm passing a message for Nin. Stay put when you get off the shuttle. Wait for her signal. She's gonna neutralize security guards first. What kind of signal? She says you will know when you see it. Oh. Your shuttle's arriving soon. Watch out for other passengers. Don't let anyone else aboard. Roger? Comms will be cut off once the shuttle goes down deep enough. Before it emerges on the other end, you'll be on your own. Don't worry, we can handle ourselves, friend. I have no doubts about it. The shadow is coming. Action time, guys. Showtime. This won't take long. Jason Dave, as cool as ever. Oh, no one tried to get on the shuttle. That's good. I thought I would need to do something about it. Surprisingly, we in. In the movies, this is where we find an army of security guards and... well, technically we found the army, but they are dead. I see that city was here. Let's keep going. Neen must be waiting ahead. Don't I need their bodies? Looks like no. Jason, Lawrence. Perfect timing. I just cleaned the place up. She wiped out all these people on her own? What's next? Listen carefully. A patrol team will show up in approximately 5 minutes. I must intercept them. Lawrence, break into the security room and disable the alarm system while I do that. Yes, ma'am. Jason, see the control panel there? It controls the gates to the main lab. As I said during the morning briefing, your job is to find some way to open the gate. Looks like a flimsy glass door. I can smash it in a minute. Not glass, hyper-reinforced plexiglass slab. You need a rocket launcher to smash that. Better look for keys. It could be some form of ID card or biometric verification. Now, hurry up. Get it done by the time I come back. What if I can't open it up in time? Then let's say 4 time. And in turn knows in our presence the whole facility. Enough talk, move! We don't have much time. Damn it. Custom main container, okay, it doesn't matter. Where is the ventilation? What can I use? I don't know. Yeah, I can run one. Okay, I can log in. Doesn't look like biometrical scan. Energy switch. There's nothing. Evenly. Stuff and Jen. There's nothing. Oh, they need mercenaries, they depend on security. I need someone who actually and this one's still alive. But I cannot do anything about them. For whatever reason. Might be ticking bomb of a problem. This ones I cannot even do anything about any of them. Interesting. That was unlucky. This computer needs. There is sticking on it saying to be incinerated. Researcher. Utilization team. Where's the leader? Yeah, he should have some. Hey, this looks like an ID card. Let's try it out. Login. ID confirmed. Evenly mercenary. Please take authorized command. Open the research center again. Research center under lockdown. Alright then. Processing. Hey, I'm all done. How's the gate going? Looks like it's taking its time. How much longer does it need? Authorization verified. Do you wish to open the gate? Please confirm. Hold on, Nina isn't back yet. Shall we wait? I'm back now. Open it up. You two wait outside. Open the research center gate. Okay, she's in. Shall we? All clear. You can come in now. Let's go. There are 2 consoles there. Plug in the decryption device. Now. Hey, hold on. What the hell are you doing? Don't mess with it. Could be killed and all you can think of is work. No, of course not. Trust me, you can't afford to screw the thing up. Hold on, Jason Lawrence. But what is this facility for? Answer me. Don't tell me you have no idea what you're breaking into. Really? You don't know what you're screwing with? Jason Lawrence, you can go on. Wait. As you can see, it's a research facility. And the research is about pulp generation with exponential increase in efficiency. Does the research involve torturing civilians abducted from the shithole? The shithole? Torture? The hell? No such thing, I promise. Why would we abduct anybody? But you did buy children from the shithole. That much is true, but we only extracted some of their chromosomes. It's a non-invasive procedure, certainly not torture. We need healthy samples. Torturing them defeats the purpose. We are civilized people. There is nothing wrong with collecting genetic information. It's just that using this information for commercial purposes isn't legal yet. Or else we'd totally do it in the open. It's technically illegal, yes, but I swear we'd never hurt any child. I don't think he's lying. Does it mean Chameleon is lying? This place is a trap. The boss spent an incredible amount of resources to keep this facility secret. Of course it's top secret. It's the Red Room's most prominent project. If any word gets out, our competitors will pay billions to replicate or steal our work. I've been living in the lab for the better part of a year, so has the whole team. That's how serious we are. I know a lot of things we do are not exactly kosher, but the bottom line is nothing is done against anyone's will, and no one was hurt in the process. That much I swear. Explain what you do in details. I already told you we're working on next-gen technology of augmenting computers with a human brain. It's all good, but where are they taking the brain? Oh, do they clone it anyhow? Probably not. You don't look convinced. Considering the scale and security measures of this facility and how hard Vision tries to keep it a secret, of course I'm not convinced. That's because you don't see the commercial potential of our work. Once done, Vision will keep the competition. The world is its oyster. Right, there is something you must have heard of. The board is considering repurposing some outdated farms into charity facilities. Offer shitholes crawlers a place to stay and a job to do, to ease the unemployment issue for the government. You know how they can afford to do that? Because of what we do in this lab. This is where the future of Vision begins. We're... enough. I'm not here for a business speech. What exactly the technology you're working on? About that. Answer me in details. I see. Let me show you. What the... Are these dead bodies? What is this? Deceased prototypes of older iterations, demonstrating the progress of our research. Iterations of what? I told you. We work on new technology of slope generation, with vastly improved efficiency. Instead of hiring juicers, we decided to grow our own brains in the lab. It's a lot cheaper. So basically they just making clones or whatever, like their own people here. They just need part of material from kiddos. If it's not growing exactly kiddos, then it's fine, I guess. But soon we realized it's impossible to clone just a human brain. Then we tried to do it the other way around, clone a whole human, then start to do subtraction. Subtraction? Cutting unnecessary parts off, you know, we only need the brain. Most other organs are just a waste of nutrition. This is where our lab excels, mind you. We are not your typical science nerds. We care a lot about engineering and real-world application. Cost control is a big deal. We must simplify the design. One step at a time, we removed everything that is not necessary for flop generation. Eventually, we got this, a stable, efficient organic computing unit. Hold on, is he saying what I think he's saying? Fucking hell. Is it a human? Cost reduction comes first. A computing unit must be easy to maintain. By removing all limbs and some internal organs, its nutrition need is exponentially reduced. What have you? The advantage of using a laser is that it can cauterize the incision site, stopping bleeding and sterilizing the area simultaneously. What the fuck have you done? You killed them! No, it's not dead. Stop it, now! Once started, the processor can't be stopped. I have to disable the system. No, the system stop it dies. Trust me, please. Fuck. Insane. Next step, stimulating the brain. Efficient stimulation facilitates brain growth, creating much more neuron cells. After this step, the brain is 4 times as efficient as a healthy human's in terms of flop generation. Why, it hurts. Did he just speak? These people are fucking sick. Just give it a stable supply of necessary nutrients. If nothing goes wrong, it easily lives for upward of 200 years. There you go. That's pretty much it. You demons! Is he still alive? Of course, and actually conscious too. Or else it won't be able to generate any flops. We don't want that, right? Oh, since it grows in love with a massively sped up procedure, it doesn't have time to develop proper sentience. To get the brain working, we gave it a replicated awareness of a healthy human adult. What does it mean? Select ideal active juicers from Vision's farms and copied, let's say, the memories of them. Then we paste said memories along with ingots into these computing units. Replicating memories, is that possible? Wait, that means that thing genuinely believes it's a contributor racked up in a flop farm. That makes it a real human. Inside this brain, it could be a contributor in Silenzo's cellar. Allow me to correct you. First of all, this computing unit is not human. Nin, we must help him. He is the computing unit, not a man. It's an artificial creating based on human DNA and cutting-edge science. You can't turn it back into a human because it's never a human to begin with. Can put it out of its misery. Is there really no other way? Well, I expected more from Sita because she's just too irrational right now. That's actually a tough choice. Is such technology have a right to exist even? Technically, no humans was harmed because it's a great thing. At the same time, it have conscience. And will stay in torture for a couple hundred years. Probably will go crazy funny during the process. That's apparently very heavily sucks for the thing, but at the same time we eating still animals and stuff, and they're actually more than real. But yeah, this person also became basically a person after creating like that. Oh yeah, I don't know. It's a rough. In theory, if it's really beneficial for humanity, it kinda have a point. Because no one from people who lived will be harmed, but at the same time still torturing of people, no matter how they were produced. Damn. If they would have at least, I know, variants that it just will be just a body without any conscience and just, I don't know, just created artificially and being inside the juice all this time, that would be more acceptable, I guess. Even if less productive. There could be other ways to help him. Don't be naive. What we can do is to end his suffering. Jason Lawrence, get ready. It's pointless. What? You should see this. It's probably like insane amount of the things here. Yeah. This place is huge. Welcome to the future. Ah, damn it. Marvelous, isn't it? Our work will usher in a new era of civilization. This will power the entire world. Too many of them. Don't tell me these are all... So this is what Vision has been hiding all along? This is insane. It's not just a research lab. Our operation has been going on for a long time. That was only a small part of it. We do commercial flow generation on an enormous scale. Do you know what that ancient is? You can destroy this particular computing unit, or take it out of the lab and give it sort of a life if you so want. It's all pointless. Can you imagine the political implication of our work? Create a non-human class to exploit, out of thin air. Lots of people are biased against the flow farming industry because they believe it's inhumane, profiting by exploiting the bottom class. This is a big step for humanity. Do you really think you can keep these things secret forever? Of course not, we're not stupid. This project will be announced when it's time. When it's time, do you really believe the world will ever accept it? Why wouldn't they? Ah, I see. You are the naive one here. What do you mean? What are these? Just machines, albeit made of flesh, tucked away in an underground lab. Why would anyone advocate for them or even care about them? To the vast majority, they only exist in news stories. You do get what I said, right? People don't care as much about things that they don't see. Maybe they don't want to care. That makes life so much easier. Sweep problems under the carpet and call it a day. Just pretend it doesn't exist, huh? Not really. They put it on back burner and forget about it. Can't blame them. crosses the final line. These people did these horrible experiments and don't feel a shred of guilt. They have no sense of morality at all. You two, plus in the decryption device, then come over here. Change of plan. I'm blowing this place up. What? This facility is buried deep enough. There won't be much collateral damage even if it caves in. Wait. I must free these manufactured humans from their suffering. By law, by common sense, by the minimum decency of humanity, this place must not exist. Even with Vision's resources, they can't hide it from the world. Now we know for sure that Chameleon was lying. There is no abducted test subjects. Then I have no problem killing every living thing in this facility. No need for negotiation anymore. All Vision need is a lethal strike. You can just blow it up. You would die with them. I am unkillable. You're extra ruthless without 23 in him. Think, why did Chameleon die? Obviously he wants you to be here and see this. And has to be trap. I agree, but I'm confident enough to beat his trap, whatever it is. I've made up my mind. What should we do then? You two, see to the description device. We still need all the data we can get for the final reckoning. Then I will start the destruction procedure. This place has multiple warehouses for the storage of combustible substances. I will deploy explosives in these warehouses, as well as several structurally critical spots. Once the alarm systems come back online, I will make some noise to keep them occupied. During this time, you will have two options. 1. Pull out this planet via the shuttle. 2. Go after Shen Yan while the rest of the mercenaries are busy chasing you. Why should I go for Shen Yan? I don't care about him. Is Yan here? You said you saw the record of Yan entering the premises in the security office, Lawrence. Yes, but you and Yan and executives of Vision will know about our intrusion soon enough. Then they will flee the country right away. Yan must be already on his way out. You have one last opportunity to catch him. I should go now. Here, take this. It's a remote detonator? If you decide to stay, you may need this. What do we need it for? For leverage in negotiation, if we get caught. Let us go or else we'll kill everyone. Exactly. And in case you're not able to detonate the charges, we can do it for you. We ran out of time. Think about it while the device works on the data. See you later. Damn it. What the fucking mess. Not really what I expected to see. Yeah, it's very like borderline facility. It's terrible and at the same time good for humanity at the same time. But at the same time, flop farms doesn't make sense after it. Like, what's the point of Jews or normal people if something like this exists? If they develop such way and if humanity accepting it, then at least there should be no reason to traumatize people that already exist. If they can generate infinite energy like that, then they should just share the money, like they should be taxed heavily and the money should be spread out across the population. At the very least. But it's also questionable to accept something like this. Unless it's not possible to ask questions for the doctor, like to understand what's the difference between when they're conscious or not, when you're not giving them any identity. If they're just a vegetable basically, growing in the lab, then it would be not a big deal. But because they're all conscious and just literally torturing for 200 years, that's a fucking mess. People inside are at least just dreaming of sorts. They don't feel pain. This is the longest minutes of my life. To make things worse, Jan is getting away. Fuck. Jason. Yes? About what Nin just said. Can't tell what's going on in Laura's head. But I want to stay and get Jan before he escapes. Really? Why do you even need him? Why do you even care about this idiot? Instead of him could be anyone else. It doesn't matter. Yeah, better pull out while we still can. That's not right. I don't know. What? We just let Jan go? No. I won't allow this. Fuck, stubborn idiot. We must catch Jan before he gets. You just said, screw it, whatever. We can't just let Jan go. That motherfucker must pay. Let's go get him. Now, if we really are going after Jan, I'll go after him first, Jason. You stay here until the decryption device is ready. Don't forget to take mine too. Aren't we going together? We just know Jan is here, not his exact location. There's a security office nearby. I'm gonna locate him through the surveillance network. That will take some time. Just catch up with me when the data copy is ready. We haven't triggered any alarm. Chances are Jan doesn't know what's going on yet. Come over when you're done here. There is only one way to the security office. You can't miss it. See you around. Damn it. And I didn't have a choice because he wanted to do it. He wanted to kill Jan, and because of his powerful emotions connected to this wheel, he will take control if necessary, which means I can't resist. The best I can do, agree with his decision and help him in this way. Together we can do it. Is it really safe to form two teams? I guess it won't be so bad if I join forces soon enough. Then we should do things fast. Anyway, time to check how the decryption device is doing. Can I run? Yes. This looks good. System error. Data copy complete. Access control error. Head researcher, log it in. Initiate session. Please select documents category. Yeah, tough choice. Public announcements doesn't matter. 15 minutes, whatever it is. Save document. Creation of mind. Disposal of flop farms. Disposal of flop farms. As a Red Room, we maintain our stance on this subject. All outdated flop farms must go. Project Sleeping God as of now needs flop farms as the source of replicated mines. But that demand is well served by newer farms. Outdated farms such as Silencio do not offer real value. Their users tend to be of dubious quality too. As such, we call for the accelerated retirement of redundant farms. End of message. Select document. So no matter the decisions, they will still dispose of the farms. The only way to not be disposed is to destroy this project. Replication of mind. As of now, all attempts of embedding replicated minds into computing units have failed. None of them could last over 10 hours. This is most likely the result of pain and terror, which renders the replicate mind unstable. The current makeshift solution is to repeatedly override the mind. Next, the selection of appropriate minds. As we have found out, the diversity of minds contributes to the efficiency of flop generation. For this reason, we must avoid replicating the same mind. Select subjects who have not been replicated before if possible. That's interesting. So they need non-stop rewrite the brain, but they need to use multiple brains. I mean multiple I know, subjects, whatever. Which means that they need tons of people copy it mine. Which means that they most likely use the core of outflow farms to copy of all the contributors' brains. Something like this. If they actually just copy them. End of message. So it's not just one copying, it's actually a bunch of them copied. Expanded and lost the genetic pool. We have only two simple requirements for the hardware of computer needs. 1. A pristine brain. 2. A body that supports longer life expectancy. Hence, we need a rich genetic pool to engineer the ideal hardware for our needs. Moreover, all samples in the genetic pool must be lossless, without being excessively cloned replicated. We advise prioritizing younger children, ideally below 5 years of age. But they just making clones for them, they're not using children themselves. End of message. Select document. Please select document category. Personal messages. Select document. Slow upload. Encrypted message. Please enter access code. Why can't they go back? T H. Oh damn, I have no idea about the code. I have zero clue what I'm doing and I can't go back. That's a shame. Whatever then, because this code error, you have 2 more tries. Select document. Yeah, maybe I'll find the clue. Slow upload. Mr. Fool, we have noticed that the upload of research data is abnormally slow for the past week. Upon preliminary examination, the network itself seems to be alright. The most possible cause is that research data is being uploaded to multiple destinations at the same time. Please check your team for unauthorized use of networks, such as keeping unregistered copies of communicating with external sites. End of message. Select documents. Almost there. Good news, Ray. I just heard the legislation is about to be passed. If so, they will finally ease the on-premises security clearances. Maybe you'll be allowed to go home soon. End of message. Second category. Yeah, I can just unlock things by random. Public announcement. Save document. Change of plans. Hello all, this is Shane Young, CEO of Vision Flow Farming. Project Sleeping God is making extraordinary breakthrough. Our technology is now generations ahead of our competitors. Thank you everyone for your hard work. However, after carefully evaluating the situation, we believe research and innovation is no longer our top priority. As I said, this is because we are now way too far ahead in the game. Going forward, research labs will see some downscaling of budgets. Please understand that it does not mean Project Sleeping God is over. We're just temporarily slowing down the pace. Keep up the good work. End of message. What a surprise. The cat and mouse is even here. Even on the things that making the best money for them. Espionage alert. As you must have known, there was a leak of confidential information a few months ago involving Project Sleeping God. We were just informed that one of our competitors is actively working to steal our proprietary technology. Please diligently adhere to all security measures and report any suspicious personnel. Be assured that there will be appropriate rewards for those who identify and report acts of espionage. End of message. What if they already stole it? Which means destroying this one will not stop anything. Security shift change. Hi, this is Sedlow, Deputy Security Director. Be advised that security force at the front entrance will be decreased for today. There is nothing to worry about, just work as usual with peace of mind. End of message. why it was decreased? Why exactly today? Because it's a fucking trap or something. Weird. Can this be a password? To be 080. Well, I can try to get random password, but still, because I can't just leave the place. I can only unplug. You can only unplug device, so I cannot really go check password, I guess. So I can only guess. TO2B. No, it's not it. Then I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah, I cannot do anything about this. Not sure how I could get something. Anyways. Maybe someone would tell me something. I would know something special. Don't forget Laura's copy. Select the documents category. Yeah, I can get this. Search directory ID. Password is written on the backside. All 6. Fuck. All 6. That's why I left one chance, just in case we'll find it. This is code verified, open document. Mr. Fu, time is not on our side. Every passing day gives our competitors one extra sliver of chance. I'm sure you still remember the armed assault a few months ago. Now they're trying everything to get hold of what we have on Project Sleeping God. They know we can't mobilize too much security force, lest we attract unwanted attention. For this reason, Mr. Yan has taken unorthodox measures by hiring mercenary groups. However, the previous internal test of Project Sleeping God was an astonishing success. Our unnamed ally approves. Now that you have implement connection with their systems, codename Cogito, I suppose the first off-premises demonstration won't be very far away. Of course, the specifics are up to you. You are the professionals on this matter. This message is just a heads up. Lastly, don't you worry about Yan's cut of budgets. He is just a puppet of greater forces with no understanding about the true value of Project Sleeping God at all. Interesting. So he actually don't know everything. If you are ever short on budget, just let me know. We can provide through separate channels. This short-sighted shall not hinder the course of history. End of message. Thank document. To Yan, as I expected, it's just a plan. Anyway. Let's send the document here. Yeah, exit. Okay. It's pretty much done. Now I just need to... You bloody thieves. It's our hard work. That you out of God. Your boss, my boss. None of you have the vision. How are you talking about? It's Raven. Sleeping God. It's the future. There he passed out again. I didn't have time to waste on this guy. Had to catch up with Lawrence. Wait. Stop. You should love stuff? Fire. You want to destroy the snap? You have a problem? Please don't. I just saw our work for the first time. Shock and repulse, it's all normal. I was like that when I first came here. Give it more time. You will get used to it. She's passing out. Personally, I don't think it's that bad. Why do you pretend you care then? Because of peer pressure? Stupid, you're one of us. Behind this door is the hard work of many brilliant minds. So be it, do what you want. You cannot stop us. History is on our side. You will know. She passed out. Don't say Lawrence. Has he located Shen-Yan yet? Hey Jason, how's the data going? Give me my copy. Locate Yan. Let's keep going. According to this floor plan, up ahead is... What's up? Nothing. Just keep going forward and we will see. Let's move, we ran out of time. Wait. What that sound? That's the core of this place, I guess. Powered by all the juicers. What the hell is this? The scale of this facility is way beyond my expectation. What is vision needed for? Jason. So, you boys are here too. What the... Commitment? Don't tell me this is... Yeah, it's him. Yeah, my boss is serious about it. Now, seeing the thing with my own eyes, I can tell they're playing with fire. Only Vision is capable of this crazy shit for sure. Since I've taken their money, I've got to do their work as best as I can, yeah. Say, do you boys know what this place is? Don't even try to buy yourself time. They explained to me, but I didn't quite get it. I'll get on the idea. They believe it's the ultimate answer to every problem. Going around talking about finding the answer without even knowing what the question is. So jumpy. I guess it's a part of human nature. What the hell are you mumbling about? We know Shen-Yan is here. You want to slow us down. I shouldn't have brought you two here. It's a shame. Especially you, Jason Day. Somehow you always end up in my way. Well boys, what can I say? Blame your dads on Satan and shit luck. Adios. She actually should be here, if anything. Yep. I was kind of expecting you. Somehow you always manage to pop up when I absolutely don't want you to. Just do me a favor and die already, Sato. Shut up. Lawrence and Jason, I'm glad that you have decided to stay. Thank you. I'm staying to catch Yan, not for you. Thank you all. This saves me a ton of trouble. crushing 3 boys with 1 shoe. Nice. If you say so. I do say so. You ever wondered why your little infiltration trick works so smoothly? That's a top secret lab after all. Because I practically invited you. You've got to see what they're doing. He does business, huh? I bet you hate it with a passion. It's kinda like how you went to save those brats. I just need to point a direction and you dive right in, suicidal and homicidal at the same time. You're predictable like that, Cito. You're awfully chatty. Can't help it. I'm savoring this moment before your death. Lawrence, Jason, get the hell out of here once you have a chance. But, say, you knew this is a trap, didn't you, Cito? You know it's a trap and still you step right into it. Come on, show some respect. Hesitate for a minute or two at least. I work pretty hard setting these traps. I know you don't mean it, still. I do. Pardon? I do mean it. These pathetic traps out of your pathetic mind don't scare me at all, coward. It's trash talk time now, huh? You know I mean it. I know you're angry, simmering, boiling, fuming in anger, trying so hard to hide it. It's not working, I tell you. Those researchers told you something, huh? I've talked to them. Good people, hard-working, salt of the earth. Tell me, how do you feel now? I think you tried so hard to upload for so long turns out to be an ugly pile of shit. I can relate, Cito. Give up already, it's a dead end. It's not. Figured you'd say so. Damn it, this is why I hate you so much. Now you die. That's a lot of people. No way I'd let you find me here. All 3 of you in the same place. Because this is the only place in the whole facility with no shelter, no place to hide. Perfect place for execution. Won't you say so? Damn, she's good. Damn it. Jason, are you alright? I'm okay. The gate is locked. That's it then. Let's keep moving. What about Cito? She can handle it. Just another day in the field for her, no? What the fuck? You detonated some explosives. The whole place is coming down on us. No, it's only a partial detonation. She must be trying to distract Camilo and his gang. We must go on. Stop shooting. Now Yen definitely knows the shit has hit the fan. He's gonna run for it. Considering where he was, he would take the escape elevator, which is at the end of this corridor. Move. We've got to hurry up. There could be mercenaries after us. These parts. And they are. Huh? What the hell are you? Run! Oh fuck! At least he's running fast. Oh, damn. Fuck. Lawrence? Shit, the kids don't budging. I got to go after Jan on my own then. Get moving. Fuck, you shouldn't go after Jan. Jan doesn't mean anything. It's a guy in the exoskeleton. You again. And this is even the same one. I know this guy. Look at you die. Up to your neck and shit and still expecting everything will be okay at the end of it. How stupid can you be? That your first let's do the dog. Good. Can I actually clap him? Maybe? Just need to stay concentrated. Ah, I need to stay close, okay? Just need to focus on dodges. Damn, he's tough. I can keep up with him now. I'm getting better at this. What did you do? What do you care? You're a dead man anyway. Come on, let's end this. Piece of shit. His like skin and suit is busted. Now he can't even move. I knew you were one of those engineered folks. I was expecting you to be so tough, though. Are you kind of like Suiter? Sort of. How should I put it? Monsters? Chameleon calls you people monsters because he knows you hate it. We all know you're just human. Not the average kind of human. Kind of a menace. The world doesn't want you. So you end up as slaves or tools. I don't have time to waste on him. Got to catch Jan before he gets away. You're not kidding me? He'll be pain in the ass if I let him be. But this is the first kill. Well, but he is saying that he don't have time, but he can actually be dangerous if I let him be. Ah, fuck. Okay, he's helpless, he can't move, so okay, I've got to catch him in. Can't. He's gone, and you don't have access to the elevator anyway. All you can do is to get out of here while you still can, or kill me and get out of here while you still can. There's no point killing them. You must find a way to catch up with Ian. Come on, don't tell me you don't have the guts to do it. What the hell is his problem? I see. You're not motivated enough. Between us, you don't have a score to settle. I didn't touch you, sweetheart. You barely know me at all. If I were Chameleon, you'd be happy to finish me off. Trying to lure the time. I don't get it. Are you asking me to kill you? I don't care. Death doesn't scare me. You know what? Kevin's right. He knows you kind all too well. You won't kill me only because you don't want to get your hands dirty. And with two brain cells to rub together, I could tell I'd find you and kill you if given a second chance. Still, you won't kill me here now. Because choosing not to kill makes you feel good about yourself. It makes you feel like a big hero with a big heart. Stupid hypocrite. Yeah, believe whatever you want. I've said my piece, now it's your turn. I'll get up and kill yourself. Jason? Lawrence? Who's this guy? One of Chameleon's men. I can tell. We fought him before. He was impossibly strong. I'm alive and kicking. Jason, you... I what? Never mind. Right, we must catch the elevator and go off the end. He said we don't have elevator access. We don't have elevator access. That's not a problem. I found security pass on one of them mercenaries fucking chasing me. Security pass, huh? How did it get rid of them? That's a story for later. Let's get going. Okay. Hope we are not too late. Do we know which floor we're going to? Doesn't matter, there's only one stop. The floor plan says this elevator goes all the way up to Slencer's rooftop. Rooftop? They must have built this elevator specifically for Yan. He used the rooftop helipad all the time, doesn't he? Come to think of it, this underground facility must be the reason why he visited Silencio so often. Say, it's a miracle that Lawrence made it out of the ambush alive. Yeah, that's definitely a miracle. How did you get out of the ambush? The power was out for a little while when the gate closed, remember? Right, all lights went out. I hid in a room nearby during the blackout, stayed out of their sight. Then I took them out one or two at a time from the shadows. Before they knew what's going on, I found the security pass on one of them opened up a gate. Good for me, I spent a ton of time studying the floor plan. Looks like Nina is out of the ambush too. How could you tell? The indicators on the detonator lighten up, meaning she is deploying new explosives. Now we have about 10 sites ready to blow. She must be running out of C4. If we press the button now, the whole facility blows up. Yeah, but it will kill Nina. We should wait for Sita to do the honors. Or we do it in her stead, if she can't make it out alive. Come on, she's unkillable. Don't tell me you get shot. No, I'm fine. That wound I got the other day just broke again. Not a big deal. Can you move? Not a problem. Just need a breather. Let me sit down for a while. What's up? My awareness is funning. Hello again. You standing now? Looks like I did it. Drag me in? Yes. Listen. This place is changing, as you can tell. Spectre. The things that you told me about? The one that killed everyone and set you free. The one that somehow crippled Sita's severance device. This is it? I'm not really sure. This stuff is eating into my awareness. I think I'm losing it. How can I help you? Plus, you can't do anything about it anyway. Listen up. Whatever happens next changes. I won't be with you anymore. I am evaporating. Evaporating? Trust me, I am as confused as you are. Somehow this stuff isn't affecting you. But I can help you. You can, in a sense. We are running out of time. There's something I've got to say. You have the stun grenade in you, right? Use it the moment things start to turn sour. If everything fails, remember, we have even Zheng and the Moonflowers to fall back on. Yeah, I know. You will confront Shane Yan once the elevator stops. That would be the end of everything. So, you will have to deal with him without me. I, on the other hand, will be gone for an indefinite amount of time. Or maybe I'll just be gone for good. Remember what we talked about yesterday? About my choices. I knew Sita told you about her mentor. About his gun, trust, blah blah. None of that changed my mind. The overall situation remains unchanged. I still believe we should join all and sever ties with Sita. But then, I saw the things in the facility. Every time I think this wood is thoroughly fucked up, somehow it managed to show me that things can be fucking their upper. City is right, these people have crossed the ultimate line. I don't know anymore. I'm so lost, overwhelmed. Or still, look at me, I'm evaporating. So I have to leave the rest of it to you. Whatever happens, steer my life for me. Your life is in good hands. Just come back as soon as you can. Thank you. I wish we got to know each other under better circumstances. Beggars can be choosers. Right now, I'm just glad that we got to know each other at all. I got you, brother. I trust you with my life. See you later, my friend. Ah, damn. Things going not as planned at all. Jason, are you alright? Did I pass out or what? You were kinda zoning out for a second. Were you hurt too? How bad it is? No, just a bit tired is all. Good. Yeah. It's not over yet. We've got to hang on. At this stage, I don't mind telling you, Jason. I made another copy of all the files we retrieved. Back in the lab? Yes. If you change your mind again, I will publish all this data. She's gonna blow the space up, there's no going back now. Still, just in case. Given situations, the world will know what they have done one way or another. As we have a nasty surprise. Like a certain someone backtracks again. Elevator's arriving. Are you ready to do this? Yeah. Good. Let's do this. He's getting away. We have a gun finally. Shanian. You're Jason Day? Small world, huh? Stay there, freeze. Fucking great, the legendary chameleon can't even stop a pair of clowns. Send the helicopter away or I will shoot. You... Send the helicopter away, now. I'm surprised that there are no guards and helicopters that could help with gunfire. What now? What do you people want? Law enforcement will be here soon. You can't get away. Law enforcement? What the hell? Who are you working for? Just know that you're done for. We will tell the world what you're doing in this lab. I see. I have got it wrong the whole time. Up to this moment I've been wondering why you're attacking my farm and lab. Now I know. There's no reason. You're just a bunch of idiots playing a hero game. But you must. What for? I was cautious because I thought you were working for someone. Better stay put until I figure out who it is. Turns out there is nobody, and you're nothing. Enough, shut the hell up. Don't forget who has the gun. Please. You'd have shot me long ago if you could. Shit keeps piling up. Where's that bitch Yunasu and her little scheme? And you clowns. Do you think we don't have the guts to shoot you? Thanks? No, I know it. Ask your little pal there. He's all bravado talking about law enforcement and whatnot. Come on, shoot me in the head and see how much information goes with me. How much evidence will I take with me to the grave, huh? Like as much as you want. Your precious knob will be blown to smithereens in minutes. What? What have you done? We deployed enough explosives to get the job done. Now all it takes is a press of one button. Are you nuts? Who do you think you are? Vigilante? Superhero? You stole corporate secrets, damaged substantial assets, disrupted our business and killed our lawful employees. Which of these crimes would you call legal? You have to. There is no way to stop you within legal boundaries. Really well justified, huh? You're a bunch of lawless scoundrels dreaming of making the world a better place. If you really do want to, go find a proper job. Contribute to society with honest work. Contribute? By working for your evil empire? I'm doing the world a huge favor by getting rid of Vision. Getting rid of Vision? Do you have any idea what happens when Vision really is gone? Everyone relies on our services, be it individuals, corporations, or governments. All law firms and the AI algorithms keep the country running in good order. Suffice to say, Vision is the foundation of our civilization. Can you say no to any of that? Actually, yes, I do. I hear the news that scientists think that they actually just any corporation is just small part of whole flop industry. They can do without Vision easily. Such arrogance. One corporation can't be the foundation of a whole civilization. It's a fact. And it's not arrogance. I'm not saying we lead the civilization, we just provide the bedrock for it to stand on. We live in a democratic society where the people choose what they want. Our corporation is backed by the consent of the majority. Think about what we stand for. Denouncing Vision essentially means denouncing our democracy, spitting in the eye of the people. What makes you think you're better than the majority? Goodwill? High moral ground? Come on, say the word as it is. Pretty much everyone agrees that our society has a tons of problems. Didn't they do anything to fix it? No. I'm just a nobody, as they say. Can't do anything about it. When it comes to taking credit, suddenly everyone is a big hero. Hilarious. Do you know how much Vision has donated to charities this year? No. How many people have we helped? The nation earns us tax breaks, alright, still. Count the numbers of actual people that we helped. And ask yourself, how many have you helped? No, 0. You're busy helping yourself bargain for promotion of a race. Now you stand here accusing us of this and that. Why? Because your personal interest was touched. That's why. How much more do you want us to do, huh? We are not obliged to save the world. All this talk about corporate social responsibility, about giving back to society. We did all that and more. Yet you're still unhappy. What exactly do you want from us? Vision must pay every single one of your lazy asses, huh? Is that it? Are you insane or are we stupid? We are fighting for survival too. The corporate world is a shark tank, with all these competitors waiting to swallow us whole. Sandwiched between competitors and policymakers, we're literally between a rock and a hard place. Who's gonna help us, huh? What you are doing today is fabricating allegations to blackmail me for more benefits. You don't know how the world works and don't want to find out. It would be so convenient if we are the bad guys and you're the good guys. Vision happens to fit the bill when you need an evil dragon. By slaying it, you complete your heroic deeds. Deep down inside, you know it's not that simple. You know your heroic deeds has far-reaching consequences. Our donations and technologies keep the world running. Without us, it's the end of the world. Ignorant hypocrites. The world is going to shit exactly because. Save it, boy. I don't need more than 3 brain cells to tell that you're blaming everything on us. Well, keep telling yourself that it's a free world. You know what I think? I think you're a bunch of losers, crybabies, forcing the winner to rig the game so that you don't look as bad. Pathetic. Enough of a non-speech for an excuse. Aren't you a crybaby too? What? You don't have an excuse to profit from the inhuman treatment of fellow humans. People are not perfect, but that's no excuse for what you did. Vision has taken up the mantle of power, and with power comes responsibility. It's part of the deal. You. Enough. Listen to yourself. You're pathetic. I'm there. You, finally. You're way too slow. The all, I guess, according to Musks. And the granny herself. I apologize, Mr. Yan. Please leave the rest to us. Leave it to you? It's my... Leave the rest to us. Good day, y'all. Yeah. Good day. I am the director of all. Grandma. Looks like Neon 23 must have done the introduction for me. Do not move. I advise you. All agents here are authorized to kill on sight. What's going on now? Now that you're here, Grandma, you must know what Vision is doing. Why aren't you arrested Shane Yan? Even if you work for them, there must be bottom line somewhere. Indeed, this bottom line is called the lore. The research facility you just sabotaged is a lawful operation. Lawful? No way! Its operation was legalized just before lunchtime today. My. What kind of sick legislation could legalize that? I don't feel like explaining. I may do the honors, Neil. Neil? Lawrence, Jason, what's going on? Why are they... Calm down and listen. What I'm about to say is just as new and shocking to me. Vision's proprietary technology of organic computing based on engineered imitoids is now legal by way of protective legislation. Those test subjects we saw in the lab, those are imitation humanoids, or imitoids, now legally defined as non-human organic products. The formal announcement is a few months away, but all law enforcement organizations have already been informed, all included. So they're here to protect lawful business from being sabotaged or terrorized. What about human trafficking? That case is being investigated. Multiple Vision's executives are named as suspects. As far as our evidence goes, Mr. Yan is not aware of the alleged activity. In that sense, he shall not be held responsible unless new evidence surfaces. Shane Yan attempts to murder my girlfriend and myself, that I do have evidence for. Figure murder is not our responsibility. Please contact the police. The fuck? I'm letting the young Vision go just like that? Go downstairs, look at what these sick fucks have done. How the hell could they possibly get the green light? The protective legislation procedure requires stringent confidentiality. Your question will not be answered. I'm annoyed that I have time limit on answers. I can't normally really think about this. Damn. Nin, aren't you saying something? Indeed, say something, Nin. Lawrence and Jason hand over the decryption device. Not you two, Nin. You're not very cooperative. Please. We should give them because you have copy anyway. Give the copy. Yes, perfect. But a bit sad that I didn't have a choice. What you have done in this facility is now recognized as a terrorist attack. Terrorist? We had a good... The use of lethal force is authorized in the process of stopping a terrorist attack. Attempting to take Vision's confidential data of the premises constitutes espionage, not a death sentence. Do you have all your copies? I will not ask twice. I don't have options. You do. Yeah. Good. Perform full body scan on them. Look for storage devices. Open fire. Wait. Come on, kill me. Lawrence. I've had enough. Don't want. Don't let impulse get the better of me. Don't resist. What did I keep this copy for? I'm tense worried about everything happened here. Jan and Vision won't get away with it. Call me childish if you want. These bastards must pay. Fuck justice. I don't care anymore. I want us to see them suffer. Why it's me who has to concede? Why do I have to consider the big picture and greater good? I am not much for you sick fucks with power like you. I'm just a stupid boy, a big fucking crybaby, making a sin of myself. You know what? This crybaby is going out with a bang. I don't care if I die, as long as I get to spit in your face. Yeah, I gave him time, more than he deserves. Damn, I couldn't do anything, but he's still breathing. Calm down, Jason. It's a tranquilizer shot. You'll be alright. Why didn't you kill him? I know how much he means to you. That makes him useful. But no. Think before you speak. This is the best outcome you can ask for. The boy has all your problems, but none of your assets. What exactly do you see in him? Shut up, you don't know him. My part is done. Now it's your show, Nin. Jason, there is something I must tell you. Legal note the facility below serves a critical purpose. It must stay. Remember why I was investigating Vision in the beginning? I still have a detonator. They didn't scan for it. That's from the helpline. Oh, why was investigating Vision? Well, they send more flops than they can generate. Exactly. This facility has been provided the whole country with a gigantic amount of flops, distributed through Vision's farms. The scale is far, far greater than we expected. In case you didn't hear me clearly, these flops are distributed through all Vision farms. So this place generates flops for all Vision, which means destruction of this will end the Vision. This place alone supplies approximately 60% of all flops consumed nationwide. Damn. You and 23 never suspected? Did they ever suspect the sky is one glass dome adorned with cotton candy? The idea is too insane to even think about it. Plus, we are not supposed to have any suspect. Because the government worked very hard to keep it a secret. Project Sleeping God was created jointly by the government and Vision Corporation. It's part of the government as well. Fuck. Well, it's fine as long as they will care for humans outside at least. But will they? Now, if we blow up or as much as temporarily disable this facility, the entire country will plummet into chaos. I wouldn't care if disabling this facility only caused some business service outage. The thing is, its primary client is the national government itself, which channels slopes into power grid, traffic regulation and medical service systems. Yeah, insane amount of people suffer from such action. Now see the picture. Are you sure? They could be bullshitting. They don't need to. Even if I insist, I can't stand against the entire all. I need you to understand the situation. What for? Grandma will have you detained at All's HQ until this case is officially closed. This is necessary in case you keep on harassing Vision. How can I harass Vision? For example, by talking to the press. Technically they can detain you, but Grandma wants to anyway. And I am not in a position to say no. What if I swear total confidentiality? Grandma will not be fooled. Be advised that such detention tend to be very lengthy, sometimes indefinite. Fuck. But I was dragged into this mess against my will. I know, therefore, you have one other option. Join all. Once initiated, there will be a training period, which may take a year or two. During this time, you will be hidden from the world. Once an agent, you will be under constant surveillance. So will be all your family, friends, and anyone who walks too close to you. Well, Fran already agreed on this variant. Not the worst one. I know this is far from ideal, but it's the best I could do. Sorry. After talking about everything, I don't really have a choice, do I? Like, what can I possibly do in this situation? Yeah, I have detonator and stun grenade. If what they're saying is correct, and it might be true, otherwise why they would get the whole fucking all division just because of Vision? No, it wouldn't be like that, so most likely they are correct. So government connected to it, and police was on their side, that's also I remember, that gangster said. So this means that if I will blow it up, insane amount of people suffer and die, which is surely not what I want to. And throwing a grenade for what? For to run away and join this sort of a terrorist revolutionaries. Also questionable. I will need to stay away from Fran, and that's not what Jason Day wanted. Not what Fran wanted. So join all is the only option so far. Before the conversation starts, Jason, is there anything we want to talk about? What do I possibly have to say? I was expecting complaints about all the situation and about me. Yeah, I can try to push on her, so she will be on my side. But no matter how good she is, we cannot eliminate the whole all, I guess. And even if we would do, these people, well, the government will create another all. Doesn't make sense. But she have a freedom to do stuff. So I don't know. There is not much reason to do it. Maybe others can react on this. You know how sick the things that they do down there? Yes, I know. And you choose to let it slide. I have explained. But some lines are not supposed to be crossed. This is reality. This is a dead end. I'm trying to choose the least of all evils. Yeah, there is an option, but there are no good options. She can start fighting, but it's childish, actually. Because this is a reality. Government will create another group if need to. And if they will blow up everything, an insane amount of people will suffer, and so there's no reason to do that. And then if basically these clones will suffer, but they clones. Still shitty tank, but at the same time not much we can do. Can we though? What we can do in theory, yeah, well, of course we can maybe not explode the thing, but shows information to the world. Because she's probably tough enough and together we can deal with others, but maybe not. Unpredictable. Okay, what's the possible outcomes? Let's assume that we'll beat all agents right here and now somehow, because just because we're insanely tougher than they. For example, which is not guaranteed at all, especially for Jason Day to survive. There will be rogues. Yeah, there will be a way to escape, but without friend. At the same time, you still can't do shit, you can only show what it is. But the scientist was mostly right. People will accept it anyway. Many people will be against it, but the government will not allow them to change anything. Because many things depends on it. And suffering of clones better than suffering humans. Even if clones almost humans. That all sucks. Welcome to Cyberpunk. Okay, I respect your effort. Together maybe in future we can change something, but right now it's impossible. Thank you. Jason, about Joy, no. I know this is happening much sooner than we anticipated, but the situation is essentially the same. Being what you are, you don't have a choice. And well, Avaira, I know this can't look any worse. Life that you don't want is being forced upon you. But please, see it as an opportunity. You know this world is the oyster of a selected few with power and privilege. That is how they took away the old way of life from you and Francis. Now you have a chance to change that. The world never changes unless someone takes initiative and induces change. A lot of people choose to do nothing, just waiting to be swept away. Now you have an opportunity to flip the table and take initiative. By joining all, you will have access to top secrets and make powerful friends. That makes you an influencer. You will have control over your own fate. Moreover, you will influence the life of others to shape the world toward you and Francis' dream. That's my best bet, I guess. Yes, there are multiple levers here. Look at yourself now. Where is this power when you need it? Always the past, not the answer. A very convenient past for most purposes. Yeah, pretty handy for governments and corporations. On a personal level, being an all agent means a lot. It opens gates to places that you can never dream of. You'll be able to tackle problems proactively instead of dealing with the aftermath. That's bullshit. Exactly. Being an adult, yeah, and what you can do is just an adult. This is the best bet you can get in such circumstances. There are restrictions, no? Sure there are. Everything has a price. Is the price worth it? That is up to you. Imagine if you're a civilian and nobody. You happen to be in the way of some greater power. Then you're as good as dead. No fighting chance. By accepting the restrictions of all, everyone will think twice before touching you. Jason, I hate to force this onto you. You know as much as I do that you have no other option. All I'm saying is that you may want to look at the bright side of life. Make the most out of what you have. If you have any question, I will try my best to provide answers. It's the only thing I can do. Well, they're not crazy scientists. They have their point. Don't like the way how they're approaching it, but it's not the worst variant. If I join all, will they keep Fran and me safe? Definitely, if you mean your physical safety. All sees its agents as assets. Each of them takes substantial resources to train. They won't allow their assets to be damaged unless there is a good enough reason. Good enough reason, no? In that case, I will be your ally. But I can promise you that the two of us could take on the entire all. That will be a blatant lie. Also, by the way, keep in mind that all these guys are agents and probably the whole all is here. Now I cannot cut ties with Sita anyhow anyway. So she's my best ally. The best I can get at least. All exist to safeguard the interests of leading corporations. One common interest they have is a country of law and order. Stability is the key. Justice, transparency, trust, none of this matters. I hope that answers your question. It doesn't. I need a firm promise. In that case, I don't have one to give, because I know nothing is for certain. Still, given the situation, this is the best way out for you and Francis, or so I believe. Do you have any other concerns? One way or another, Shane Yana will get away with it, yes? Correct. For now. I can't hold him responsible for the murder attempt on Fran. I'm afraid so. Come on, not even some compensation. That is unlikely. Jason, it's your life, your feelings. I don't have a say in it. And I don't think anyone is entitled to tell you to accept it as it is. But reality is reality. Jan has an airtight legal team. We can't touch him. What if this lab is blown up? In that case, Vision will hold Jan responsible. There will be dire consequences. But on the other hand, it will ruin the life of millions. Yeah. I surely cannot do something like this just for the vengeance. And if it's you who blown it up, you will be executed as a terrorist. Of course you won't be able to do it. This is all hypothetical. In the circumstance, what I am about to say may not be very convincing, but I want you to think in the long term. As long as we keep up the fight, the bad guys will pay for what they did. Watch it, Sato. I mean it. Do you have any more questions? Just let these crazy scientists keep doing their thing. Yes, for the interest of the people. Being a member of all, you'd even have to protect them. We do. That's it? You just accept it as a normal part of life? Not a normal part of life, but we have to accept it. These corporations have no moral standards to speak of, but their products and services keep day and night running. By bringing any of them down, you destroy a pillar of this country. I can tell I'm not stupid, but do we just let them do whatever they want? No, we must teach them a lesson every now and then. But not now, there is too much at stake. For your question, the answer is always there, you just refuse to see it. Whatever we think or believe doesn't matter. In this particular case, we simply can't do anything about it. Ask me something else. No questions. Yeah, there's only one way, one normal way at least. I will not tell lies just to make you feel more comfortable. Corporations like Vision are trampling on legal boundaries and moral standards. Despite their inhuman doing, there is no evil intent behind it. It's just that they don't see the consequence of their activities and do not have to pay for any of it. As to always facilitating them. This reality has been apparent ever since the first day I joined. Grandma knew what Vision was doing all along. She knows about my investigation too. However, she didn't mention any of it, watching me go after Vision until today. That's exactly what she intended. The purpose is to rile me up and wear me down, till I have to admit defeat. It's a chance to find out what it takes to break me, whether I have the guts to go rogue. Am I wrong, Grandma? You're as smart as ever. She wants to find out if I value the greater good over my own goals. Right now I can choose to blow this lab up and duke it out with all. I would achieve my own objective, which is to make our hard work count and make Vision pay for what they did. On the other hand, I can choose to tolerate Vision for the sake of millions of people. You know what my choice is, Jason. I always know what I want, and what my priority is. That might be a twist coming. She was choosing the evil, but at the same time, she was trying to find the path in between two obvious sides. Trying to find the best possible solution in every situation. Can she though? The purpose of adversity test is to force us to confront and forfeit our own values. In my case, constantly confronting myself is the very core of my values. I'm not giving in or giving up. My choice today is what I'd always choose, with or without the adversity test. I see in absolute clarity that this world is a filthy place. My death will not cleanse it. On the contrary, by making necessary trade-offs, I get to live and do more good. In other words, actively choosing to lose a battle so that to not lose a war. As long as I keep fighting, wrongdoers will feel the pressure of unleash. Until one day, real change starts to happen. First, a spark. Then, one day, a wildfire. I have said enough. It's time, Jason. You have come a long way. Now, make your choice. Yeah, we should work for greater good. After seeing all this shit, we should do it better, because now even government will not stop them, and humans cannot stop it. No one can stop it if we will not try, and this is the best bet to try. Still going to escape, leave Fran alone, and be basically just runner. There's a bunch of people who just cannot do much. Oh yeah, take the gun and join home. This is the best option. Sucks to choose between these options, but this is that much they can do. Which isn't lesser evil, one's a no good option. This is not the end. It's not even the beginning. The road is long. We have just covered a tiny portion. Let's keep going together. Yeah, that was so concentrated journey. It just take 4 or 5 days in life of Jason Day. But that's it. But so many questions unanswered still. In the end, you still have to join home. Sorry, I shouldn't have. There's nothing to be sorry for. I just mean to say the world didn't give us many choices. It's not your fault. I really hate to make you a caged bird. Wake up, Mr. Day. Stop blaming yourself for 1 second. But I don't see myself as a caged bird. This is kind of exciting. Oh? Why are you looking at me like that? I've been thinking about that, what Nian said. It might look like we are wearing shackles. But those shackles have given us a lot of power. Us? Right, technically you are the all agent, but we are a team. Remember what that mercenary guy told you? Camino? Yeah. Back then he said, "You're a player now, make your own moves." He was just messing with my mind. I think it's making perfect sense. We walk into a new world with a high cost. From now on, let's make our own moves together. Yeah, together. Together. Don't you guys think it's weird to see Wayne in the chair? The chair and the man, they don't belong to the same room. Right. Don't say that about Division Lead. Not Division Lead anymore, he is a manager now. Shall we call him Mr. Zhang? That feels weird, right? See? Stop it, you guys, you're hurting Wayne's feelings. My feelings are doing well enough. You're the manager now, Mr. Manager. Act like a manager. Don't cram so many managers into one sentence. You're butchering the language, huh? Well, he is a manager, isn't he? Justin. I'm leaving, Wayne. God, Silencio needs you. No. Silencio needs to be shut down. Looks like I can't change your mind. And I can't change yours. I should leave. It's better for us both. Whatever you do next, wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Bye, Wayne. Bye, Justin. There goes the poo face. QQ. Sorry, bad choice words. where's Jason? Right, I haven't heard from Jaster in a while. What's he up to? Wayne? Jason resigned. Huh? Are you kidding? Real, he didn't give me a reason. No way. Jaster. He helped me like a lot. Have you tried to contact him? I have, but he is not responding. He must have his reasons. I always feel there is something off with Jason. He's a man of secrets. Is he? Come on, we're not holding awake. He's not dead. The world is not that big. Sooner or later he will run into him again. Exactly. He couldn't have saved Sinetsu if not for him. Yes. Only I could run into him sooner. His employment marked like that. Pretty soon he'll come back begging for a job. That's not a nice thing to say. But it makes sense. Let's work together and make Sinetsu a much better farm. If only to give Jason a surprise when he comes back. Right. Let's do that, friends. They damn motivated. You know so. You know. I have submitted a thorough report about Project Sleeping God. A project that is theoretically miles above my pay grade. Someone has been sloppy with security apparently. Infiltrated labs, stolen research data. Now the board will reassign the project to more capable hands. Also, a new CEO will be appointed in a matter of days. It's over, Yan. You lost. There is no win or lose, you know. We are comrades under the same banner. We work towards the same goal. Save your charming speech, Yan. It doesn't work on me. I can tell you hate me. Okay, gloat all you want. I need to see how the loser is dealing with it. Not to gloat though, you're a warning, a reminder of what could happen if I made the wrong move. What do you want from this career? Power? Money? I doubt it. I simply want to keep going up the ladder of hierarchy. Going up? That's rather silly. What do you think awaits at the end of the ladder? Whatever, the point is, you don't know either, because you slipped halfway. I don't know what you believe you have gained from my loss. You should know that you walk in a dangerous path. There might be an end, but you won't reach it. Enough whining. Your access to this office has been revoked. Get lost before they force you out. Keep going up your ladder then. Oh, don't say it. Don't say I didn't warn you. I will be down there waiting for the days that you crash and burn. Sure. Keep you waiting. This secret project took them well over a decade. It's been way too long. The progress was slow, not because of shortage of either talent or funding, just that the lack of a vision. They need to be driven forward, and left Nin and you alone to act as driving force that they need. Someone to give visions daily dose of insecurity, huh? Me and Sito, we happen to fit the bill. Ha, well played, Granny. You knew Sito planned to blow this place up, didn't you? Don't tell me you were not worried. I trust you. In that case, you would salvage your research data and sell it to one of Vision's competitors. Meanwhile, Vision would scramble to rebuild and catch up. What if it can't catch up? That means someone else must have found the Holy Grail. I have no problem either way. What do you want from this? Since the first human was born, we were assigned a purpose. What is it? Generations of philosophers have made countless speculations. No one could say for sure. I'm just trying to answer that question, looking at the big picture from miles above. I don't understand a single word of yours. Oh, you understand it well enough. Don't bother playing them. One last question. How did you know I'm here? I know you well enough to predict the next move. One of your agents said exactly that. Good night, Granny. Good night. Is the ending you want? No. But this is the inevitable ending for doing the right thing. I am content. Doing the right thing. You can't do a single thing in this cage, right or not? What if... Stop. You can't convince me with nail spiders. I've heard enough. You and Neil, you're cut from the same clothes. I just don't get the way you think. We're not the same. Let me finish. I know I'm not strong enough. I doubt I will ever do deplorable things to protect myself. You're a whole different style. Naked or not, you and Neil are the same, in the sense that you put the right thing before anything else. So, if you really do want to keep on that path, stop bitching and swallow consequence like a man. Do your right thing without a shred of regret, or be a cozy coward like me. Hopping forth and back like you do, that's pathetic. Where is Nin? I don't allow her to visit. And I will go visit her. Ah, sure, when you can. Yeah. When I can. Well, he's growing. He's a good example of what would be if I would do stupid things instead of choosing what I chose. So still the right choice. The best one. When does my training start? Are you gonna train me yourself? I can leave that for another day. Aren't you supposed to prep me for join now? Yes. So... But today is not about training. Stop beating around the bush, Sito. I'm not good at riddles. What's that smile supposed to mean? Today's objective is to make sure you can brace yourself. Brace myself? Once you join, all changes will come in waves, in all senses. First and foremost, you must know yourself. Know what you truly want out of life. I thought I made it crystal clear multiple times. You made it clear that you trust me and that you are facing a complicated path. We never talked about what you truly want to achieve. What I truly want... I want Fran to be happy. Of course you do. Then, why did you ask? Frances is not your average woman. In a sense, she is the reason why people like you and I exist. Our job is to slow down the road that is eaten through this world. We buy the world more time for people like her to find a cure. You should know that by fighting for Frances, you're fighting for something much greater. What's the difference? From my perspective, I just want a future for my girlfriend. To that end, I'll do what I have to. This is something greater than byproducts that I don't care much about. That's not what I would say. Eventually you will understand. Frances is one of a kind. What did you lose here? Unless I'm out of my mind. That disturbing smile again. You're an oddball, Sato. As are you, Dang. So what's next, do you think? I don't know yet, but we can just sit here and wait for things to happen. From now on, we take the initiative. Sure. As to tonight, let's spend it with the people we care about. This fight isn't the whole meaning of our lives. We fight so the people we love don't have to. Never forget that. It's time to go. Yeah. Time to go.
I will be gone. I will be gone. I won't be long.
Happy end of sorts.
Don't be long. I'm dreaming.
But what about MBU?
Getting lost.
Like, I mean, it's all good, but
Well, feeling fine. Just getting more.
as I understand, MBU just replaced Jason Day, basically. Now it is only MBU, not Jason Day. Hey, Chris.
We were getting lost.
So eventually it's now my body. Yeah, you came right at the last moment of all the explanations and summarizes of like what happens, what's the result of all this mess. And as far as I can tell, it's pure happy end from all directions. If you can call this a happy end. Because this is a fucking mess.
Dreams come when a world just comes around.
It's true.
Love you, told me though.
Well, as far as I understood,
I wasn't sure.
MBU took the body,
We could
but not by force, but because Jason Day just
you be all the things.
became a background, basically a watcher of when sleeping state. Hard to say. Can be a second game at the same time, because eventually Jason and so join the all, so now he's very mega special agent and even special among the specials, so now he have a power to do something at least. But at the same time, corporations still sucking juices from, I don't know, millions of cloned bodies that they're juicing up. Different finishes, well, of course it have, yeah. You can royally fuck everything up. But surprisingly, it looks like I didn't. Because yeah, knowing what I know now, yeah, I did the right choice for basically everything. I think it would be possible to do a little bit better with Facility, because it would be possible to unite Justin and Wayne to work together on it. But still, like, it's still a good result. Because they continue working, everything fine. Facility will be just a face for the company and will provide a lot of work for locals without additional harm. They will get money to fix everything to not harm people who will contribute there. So it's happy end for the place. Could be done maybe a little bit better if Justin would stay, but who cares. Yeah, we figure out what's going on eventually, and now, like, together with our Batman Nincito, Jason can become the second Batman or Robin or whatever, and together they can do some good stuff in future once there will be a chance. His wife also fine and safe and have enough freedom and access to everything, so she can become basically so. Oh, have an epilogue. Perfect. You're still there, right? I can see you, like a shadow. Hi. There you are. Are you happy to see me or not? Let's say relieved. I guess this is the end. At the end of everything, I want to say thank you. Thank you for standing by me. Thank you for being there till the end. You made choices, some good, some not so good. Speaking of, sometimes I'm not sure if those choices are yours or mine. At this stage, none of that matters. Now, for you. Even now I have no idea what's in it for you. From what I think is your perspective, none of this matters. But for me, this is the pivotal point of my life. And you were with me throughout the process. So, thank you. The door opened. My. According to Nincito, open door means that he now can take full control of the body and unlock full potential of it. And because a genetically modified one, he will be second Batman. I mean, he will be insanely fast, tough, etc, etc. And also he will be able to fully control his own life. And also he saw enough shit to actually be not that selfish as he was at the beginning. So now he's just not purely egoist who just wanted to stay away from all the danger. He's now actually want to bring some justice to this world and help people. So, happy end. So, adios, my friend. Adios, my friend. That means that I will sit here now alone. My, what the hell? My way. Back to the facility. This is the end when I typically show myself. Can I finally know who the finger is? I'm a believer of minimal intervention, of letting things take their own course. Everything considered, you didn't disappoint. Well done. Well, you're welcome. You have proven your will. Have I? How? Through a maze of choices you have proven one thing. That you live. Not my puppet, not a particle doing Brownian motion in the grand scheme of things, but a sentient being with a will. Maybe that doesn't sound like much to you, but it means a lot to me. Now tell me, what do you think you are? Game player. The choice. Human. Objective. I've been trying to understand you, kind. to observe. I need to put you in a staged environment. It must be a world full of opportunities and possibilities to push your boundaries, to make you manifest. Well, was from the very beginning like that. This guy is found in some laboratory where they did experiments and just killed everyone, teared apart them. And then let me be free and send me in the body of Jason Day. Maybe by random, maybe on purpose, in any case. That's all I remember from the beginning. The workers in the laboratory called the protagonist a defective MBO. So the protagonist is MBO who can control genetically modified people and was behaved like defective, wasn't fully controlled. And now I can see the figures that freed me again, wherever he is, wherever we are. Manifest? Tag, to make decision, to show your true self. As you have seen, I killed everyone in this facility. I must go because they limit the freedom of your choices. What are they anyway? They are an organization that believes in absolute leadership and micromanagement. They believe that humanity is a mob of simians until someone steps up to enlighten and lead, and that they are destined to be this someone. Jason Day, MBUs, and most people you have met thus far are supposedly their pawns. My world is one that had ended long ago. Yet I do not know what to make of your world. It could be the burden of a new future, of the repetition of a doomed past. From what I have observed, it appears to incline towards the latter. However, I'm still hopeful. You must have more questions, a whole lot more. But after everything, I believe you must have realized that some questions will never have a definitive answer. Not in the future that we can see, at least. Take care. We will meet again. Now you can fast forward through conversations that you have already seen by holding control. So yeah, you can replay and see it. Okay. Well yeah, in theory, this game can have sequel because yeah, you can participate in all missions, you can try to fight corporations, whatever, you can try to lead the place to a better future. Because still many questions unanswered, they still can stay unanswered because, well, at least what's connected to story mostly was answered. So yeah, but still, this universe have a lot of potential to develop in. So might be a sequel in future, who knows. I would play, for sure. The game is really good. A bit still messes, there were a few moments when like the game about choices that have tons of choices and every dialogue that you don't even need. Still just losing you two options or no options in the moment when you actually want to do something. So few moments like this still was in the game. But okay, otherwise you cannot make everything perfect, I guess. But in any case, yeah, that's interesting. Unusual experience to me. I mean, I played a lot of RPGs with text and dialogues, but at the same time, this is more like a visual novel with QTE finds, but at the same time, yeah, quite different. There's a lot of also office talk and stuff. But interesting. Still was interesting. I'll say maybe it will be developed in the future. But yeah, the game raising many interesting questions and showing that, well, not always you can just do everything perfectly. Like, basically the whole story of Ninseater, the special agent, was that She passed tons of tests where the choice was between two evils, but she found a way between. But it's not always possible. Not always possible to find perfect solution. Not everything have perfect solution. Sometimes you need to choose. Sometimes you can find some way. But you cannot find any good way if you will not try. At the same time, there's also the red lines, the bottom line of how far you can go. Because if you die or screw your life, you can't help anyone after it. So, yeah. You need to think about decisions. And you shouldn't be just selfish and hide from everything. It's convenient, but it sucks. So kind of the game shows that both directions sucks. Being selfish, you're egoistic is apparently not cool. At the same time, being all hero alike, suicidal, and also doesn't work. And if you also will be hot-headed and will not think everything through, then you can do very bad things by not knowing that. So yeah. Think about the consequence and choose another evil. Or best possible outcome. That's it. That was interesting experience. So, one day later, but tomorrow should be Dragon Age Origins then. That will be more classic experience. Yeah, it's interesting. Also a lot of world development here, like so many details, it's insane. There can be so much more said about this world, about the corporation, about what they're doing exactly, about where the future lead. Because there are so many rifles put on the walls that can shoot any moment. So big potential for the sequel, but will they do it or not? It's hard to not fail it. So hard to keep good writing and hard to keep it going in proper direction. But yeah, still a lot can be explained. A proper sci-fi. Well, thank you for watching. And that's enough for today. I'll continue tomorrow, as usual. So, see you tomorrow.